Doros after him, which means that anybody who's like the Ramak doesn't have any reason, and there's no reason why he should not be, available. He should be around. So the whole problem is the eight. There's like a gazelle. You can't. You have a problem with the eight, and he doesn't. And he's like hidden, but he's there. That's what the Rebbe writes over there. And then the Rebbe says even more than that. He said, "Who hadin lekol eila." So why was the Ramak so special? Because he was busy with Penimis HaTorah. And somebody who's busy with Penimis HaTorah, he's not charged to anything, not that you shall know it. Not, he goes up into a world of absolute purity. And then the Rebbe writes, "V'hu adin lekol eile shalom dim pnimis haTorah." That's what he writes. Anybody, he says, who learns pnimis haTorah, his passing from the time of the Arizal onwards is not the same anymore. Because since he was busy with the Ramak's Torah, he gets what the Ramak had. Maybe not on the same madrega of who Yoresh Torah Inyan. When I saw that, my eyes just jumped out on stalks. Mommy, I just absolutely had it good. Whoop, had it good. My eyes dropped out on stalks. So what does that mean? That all those who learn Pnimis HaTorah, we don't see it, but they have a different, they're passing away. From the time onwards that eulogy was understood properly, they pass away in a different way. As they state to it. That's what's written there in the Sinai. If we go with that koya, with that inyan, kumtois, that even though people have sort of passed away, so the point I'm trying to make is that the Rebbe is for sure one of these people that the whole Seder Shtolzlus, everything has changed. And so the whole Seder Shtolzlus and alle Oilemes and alle Inyanim and alles is all moving in the direction of the Gula. And that's Bilti Safek. There ain't Safek Cloud. There Bavadai. Yeah. Oh, Mela. I call Moedim Bezeh. Everything is different. Yeah. So even though these people may have what you call pass away, but since they're under the influence, first of all what the Arizal said, and now the Rebbe, their whole in we don't see them, but who knows what really is going on. Me or there, my colleague, what's really happening? Because the Rebbe says over there, Mephoris, at the Arizal, at Megala given, that me as Manshal Ramak Arizal ain't the that people pass away mamish in the same way. They say that. That we are not maybe in him what is really going on. Now, I don't know if you can write this, but at least for the record. Lafi said that certain things made to our Gashmistic eyes appear kak. But what's really going on, we don't know. Mir wissen nicht, was tut mit die Menschen. Because we're still in the Elam Chumri and Madreitze Charum with the cop in Galoshen. It's a beloved in the Galoshen. Domani, das is the pshat. Aki Meskabo, Aki, sorry. Because since particularly I got your email, I haven't had any rest. I've been going. He didn't get right, my hair get right, and I just mamish have not been able to. And that's what they ever told me go that just the last few hours before I came down to the Farbrengen. That's a mirror, right? That's what it seems to me. And we can't have it, you follow? And we'll come to it, he said, things have altered, things have changed, you follow? It's not, the Rebbe says it. He said, anybody who learns from him such as, after what the Rizal said, you can't say that he's been affected even by the Nochas. No, I say to him. It's my 40 years. And there was, I was in England a few years ago, quite a few years ago, and there was a leading Mishchit there. I won't mention his name, very leading Mishchit. And he's a very fine person. And I told him about that Sikha, and he didn't say that Sikha. He went and looked at it, and he said, "Lachor, you have a point, Rabbi
Gafne." The Rebbe goes more than the Rizal. The Rebbe explained that the Rizal totally on the eights. The Rebbe explained the Rizal told the Petira, the Misa ala eights, Drakbig ala eights. The Rebbe explained in the Sikha that someone dies, it's only because of the eights. It's not shaykh to him.
Yeah.
But the Rebbe says, we're going to Chaim Nitzchi.
Yeah.
Shum Sibot, with Chaim Nitzchi.
Yeah.
Noch besser. That's the
It's really Chaim Nitzchi. That's what stated. And I mean, that's where we can learn of Pshat in the Sikha. You follow?
But that's not enough.
And that's what you should realize, that in the same Pasha, the B'nai Yisoscha, in the Sefer Agra the Kala, the B'nai Yisoscha, he was a great Polish Rebbe. The B'nai Yisoscha writes Mufuris that the certain people was Ein Shach Behem Mizaklau, and the whole is only the eight, or the eight of that.
Not certain people, the whole door.
Yeah.
Not certain people.
So that's what he says. But the Rebbe takes it a lot further. The Rebbe says that anybody from then on who learns Pnimis HaTorah. Yeah. And Mamela Kuntais, if you look up in the Dvar Malchus, the Rebbe says, what is the whole secret of Yud Beis tamuz? What's the whole secret of Yud Beis tamuz? Is a Pnimis HaTorah. You follow the koyach from Pnimis HaTorah. Or that is the koyach to change everything. All everything. All the nation. Because the Friedrich Rebbe Davke, he represented the Indian from Pnimis HaTorah. Aber mir kein Jes near Lanias Dati. והוא צריך לעבוד בזה ולהרע ולחשוב, אבל על חפונים זה נראה לי. It's a cow. We can have them cow. But when it comes to the final point, we have to have pastors. We have to have the good slave of the pastors. And I always remember, and I always say it, and I'll say it again, I always remember the 11:10. I always remember when I was in Australia, and that was before I came to Eretz, and was when I first came into contact with the Chassidei Chabad, with the Chassidei Chabad. And the Rav then was the Rav Pelo. He was the Rav, the one who wrote the Likutei Sipurim. The Rav Motel Chersana, they call him, Motel Perlo. So he was the Rav, and he was already an old man. He was Malach Yomim, Baruch Hashem. He lived till he was over 90. Yeah. Even though he broke his both legs, a whole miser, yeah. He was amazing. Upon him, he used to say, he used to talk with the Balabani. He was the Rav, he was the rabbi. So he used to talk with the Balabati. And when he would finish saying something, and these Yidden, some of them had been through the Shoya and terrible. And he had like a lot of the old Lubavitch said we had a little, you know, yeah, you guys do you know Rabbi? Yeah, Rabbi had a bit of it. They had a sort of a list. So he would sort of give a whole drosha, and then we would say, Obadoriko, you know, and he would talk so slow, you know. He said, Toriko, Mosiach, mit der Hoffnung, Mosiach soll kommen. And he would say, Mosiach. And he would say, wie soll wird Mosiach kommen? Sagte, es wird sich öffnen, der Tier, und wird reinkommen, Melech HaMashiach. So, Yola Balabata was saying, everybody's in a meeting, and he said, Deliko is all time a top pastors. He said, genug von die alle Ramazim und die Gematriovias und die alle Inyanim und die all time a pastors. He used to shout like that. Yeah. That's what I want to leave you with. It's going to be pastors. And Beis Hashem, we're all going to be, the Rebbe promises that we're going to move in to the Guru Shlema with Melech HaMashiach. And we have to discover the Pasha says, Cain. Cain who's there, or Cain Tiyelana.
Amen.
And the Rikha Zalzheim takes simcha.
Amen.
Yeah.
Adonayno, Moreno, Verabeno, Melech HaMashiach, Adonayno, Moreno, Verabeno, Melech HaMashiach, Le'olam Yoki, 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 Amelech, Alalai, 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 Adonai no more, no more, no more,